Hello again. Uh, and in this video, I'll explain my thoughts on the recent Nintendo Direct. I thought it was alright. I kind of was disappointed with some parts. Um, they showed they didn't show any new really games. Um, for the Nintendo fans, that's actually for Zelda fans, they'll be happy pretty much. Um, And I kind of wish they showed maybe teasers of the Wii U games that are gonna come out in later half of 2015, maybe, 2016, maybe a teaser. But they didn't show it. So, what did they really show? I already talked about the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. They showed Cold Steam, but that's also for 3DS. So I mean, I'm not really too interested in that. Um, And that was kind of really just. Oh yeah, they showed the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Yeah, I mean, which I'm like looking at. I'm like, wow, that's actually really good. I actually want to play it. And I will, get it next week. Well, not next week. This week. So expect maybe Mario Kart 8 footage from DLC and stuff. Um, they showed Amiibo, which I'm not really too interested in. So yeah. Um, They chose Splatoon. It's looking better than I've noticed an improvement from E3, from this year's E3, from the graphics and stuff, and and the gameplay. It's looking more like an interesting title, and I hope they keep on do. I hope they make it more interesting. I hope they make it better. Um, and, and everything that's in the game. Um, oh yeah, they showed the Dunk Hunt dog for Smash Brothers and stuff. And I was really interested. They showed Xenoblade Chronicles Exo. That logo really looks nice. And I looked at gameplay too. I'm like, wow, the graphics are really good, and I'm glad that we were able to travel around the city. Oh my gosh, this title just makes me even impressed even further. Go in cities and how big the world is, and just how you may interact with people and stuff, and how really, man, and it looks almost lifelike. Oh man. Thankfully, that game is not going to be delayed any further. I hope it comes out maybe in a similar release date to Mario Kart 8 from this year, where it was like at the end of it was probably which it was at the end of May. So I mean, they could just make it a June title, or they could make it, get a lot of hype from that title and then make it at the end of May or beginning of June. They could do that. And really, yeah. And hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. And that's what they really just showed at E3, really. I mean, not E3, this Nintendo Direct. I hope in that future Nintendo Direct they show us a teaser of um of some of the games they're going to release at the later half of 2015 and and games in 2016. I hope it's big, like really, really good. Not not in the vein of Splatoon, where a lot of people will say that title is awesome and stuff, which I kind of don't really think so. I think it's gonna be a good title. I just don't think it's gonna be that big of a title as much as Bayonetta 2, Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Brothers, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I hope those kinds of titles are in the later half of 2015. I mean, they kind of have to get more. They kind of have to get more of those titles. So I mean, I hope they make an open world game. I hope they make to get ready to make an RPG. They need to make a traditional first person shooter. Yeah. Yeah. I was getting back to. They need to make a traditional first person shooter. I mean, Thermal's third. I think you could say is a first, sort of like a first person shooter, but I'm not really sure about that. I mean, if anybody wants my opinion about the subject, make sure that there is a first person shooter. Make sure they have to make sure that they have games that cover each of the genre that they don't have that are really important, like open world games, first person shooters, um, third person shooters, which I think they're covering with Splatoon and stuff, and Devil's Third. So yeah, and I think that's really just about it. I mean, there wasn't really much in this direct, So I mean, yeah, and that's really just about it. If I don't make a video, I think later today, expect me to make it in the weekends in the future. And I'm going. See ya.